Hey guys, it's Asher out here. Today I just thought I wanted to share a little bit about what's going on behind me. You know, sometimes when I come on live, this is my bedroom. So in my room there's this wall, right? And on this wall there's actually a whiteboard. There's actually a what I call it. It's not a whiteboard. I just went online and searched for this thing called instant whiteboard. It's all it does is really just take a piece of stuff from my wall so that I can kind of draw on it. And what I like about it is I can draw and scribble on it. What I don't like about it is that when I stuck it on the very first day, it was a little bit slanted. So it's a little bit of an OCD for me. It's been triggering me for a longest period of time, but I've learned to live with it. So it's a little bit slanted. But anyway, I just want to share with you a little bit about what's going on behind me on this wall. Over here you can see here this thing called is the list of assets to build. I call it the lab. This is kind of the stuff I'm planning to build throughout the year. So you can see here I have stuff that I'm going to put it in the do. There's something I plan to do. Then I move it towards this area. I call it the doing area, and then I move it towards the done. Okay, this is what this is what I'm trying to do over here. So I'm working on this thing called the Starting Million Podcast. It's a show that I want to bring on different people that meet online and just bring them here. And this thing over here, my previous show was called The Aspiring Everythinger. I've rebranded it to call It's Asher Out, really because it's me. Alright, so I'm just going to have that. So it's a new thing. So this one has currently like 10 people, I think, subs on that. I'm planning to do more there. I'll spend a little bit more time there. So right now it's brand new. So this is something I'm working on. This is just to remind me. And over here, it's a list of books that I think what I'm gonna do after this really is kind of erase this whole thing off and put it onto my Notion app. So I use that to kind of keep track of the stuff I want to do. So this was a list I wrote many years ago. So I just kind of like picked off some of the stuff I read and some of the stuff I didn't read. So this was some of the stuff I wanted. I did read a few of these already, but I didn't just mark these off. So I probably will get rid of this in a while. Then over here is a list of stuff that I wanted to it was a bit of an exercise that I did. So really here is just talking a little bit about the goals that I want to achieve. You know, I want to hit to the 84k a month. 84k a month basically means $1 million for a year, right? So that's the kind of goal I'm working on for the year. Something I want to be, right? I want to actually make sure to remind myself to stay humble, stay positive, stay fun and educated, because when it comes to putting myself out there, I want to make sure it looks fun. I want to keep myself educated. So I just want to keep myself educated. That's one thing I want to do. And I want to get to this part here, right? So beach body sexy looking down, not there yet. Not there yet at all. A long way to go. So this part over here is I want to get to this part here. Energetic, stable, soft and real. This is the kind of feel I want to let people have, is that when they are watching me, I want to let people, or rather just more of myself, right? I want to give people this vibe, you know, that I'm a real guy. And so for that, to get to that, so what do I need to do to become that? So I need to, let's put it over here like that. So I need to work out regularly. Thankfully, it's on track for that, alright? So there's a multiple format on a regular basis, so still working on this. Yes, regular flow of high-paying clients. Working on that. And what do I not want to do? This is not what do I not want to do. So I don't want to work with people I don't like. This is a biggie, because I have one of the worst things to do, right, is really to have clients you don't like. The only thing worse than having no clients is having clients you don't like. So that's the thing I don't want. I don't want to give up. I can put over here, right? So I don't want to give up my family time and church time, and I do not want to become a fake personality. So some of the stuff I want to do online these days, I want to make people feel that this is the real me. I don't want to become someone fake. I don't want to become I just want to become fake, right? So I just want to be real. And this is some of the quotes I have over here that I kind of wrote a long time ago as well. It's just kind of reminding me again to kind of share a little bit. So I wrote myself over here, manage actions, not time. So when it comes to managing time, I think a big tricky thing some people try to do is that they try to manage their time, but the real thing we really can only do is to manage our actions, because time just goes by. So we just need to manage our actions. I have some new stuff that I've been watching and learning recently, so I hopefully one day I can talk a little bit about that, how I can get so many things done on my side. And I have another half of the wall, but I don't think I'll go into talking too much about that for this particular sharing, right? So over here I wrote here, never write original copy. So when it comes to copy over here, sometimes it's easy to yes, actually when writing copy, this regards more to sales though. So sales letter, not so much in regards to posting content. But I guess that's something that I can learn is to remind myself. Sometimes I don't have to come with something original. All I really need to do is just look at people who have already written some stuff and see if I can model that, right? So I don't need to do that. And this is a reminder for myself, 1 appointment 1 week. This was a period of time when I was trying to do a lot more sales for one of my businesses. So I want to aim for at least 1 appointment 1 week. But this was more to when we had the face-to-face. So by then I've already kind of qualified people already online, so I wanted to meet them offline. This was one of the goals I wanted, because if I sustained that every single week, I was able to get towards my goal, and I did for that business that I did. You can't really see this over here, it's a little bit faded over here, but it says choice, chance, change, right? You can't really see that. So this one really means if you want to have a change in life, you want to have a change, you need to make a choice first, whether you want it or not, and then afterwards you got to take a bit of a chance. So a choice, take a chance before you can get to the change. This was written, again, this one was written a long time ago. And then the last one over here is written here, this system acquisition conversation scale. When I wrote this, now that I think about it, if I took the first 3 letters, SACS, sex, that was not intentional, but this is when I wrote this over here. So the idea is I want to, when I'm doing any kind of business online, I want to ensure that it is systematic. I want to ensure that I have a way to make sure that I do proper acquisition. That means getting people coming on. Right? This is actually one of the first steps. Then afterwards I get towards the conversion, to convert them from a lead, perhaps from a contact to it, and afterwards I get them to sell, to buy. Then next thing, get them to buy, not get them to buy. There's a different place altogether. And then afterwards I want to make sure I can scale that so that I can repeat the process and just be successful. So yeah, this is a little bit of the wall that some people see when I'm coming on live. There's a little bit of the wall I have here, and I'm still working on these. So I just decided to come online to share a smidget of the stuff that I've been working on and will continue to work on, but I will probably erase this part of the video. So yeah, so anyway, that's it from me. Just want to share a wee bit of what's going on behind me and the kind of stuff that I've been working on. Alright, see ya, that's all, bye bye.